And now for the Richard Fowler Moment. In tonight's moment, I want to talk about education. I've never done a moment on education, but I thought today it'd be fitting to do one. A wise man once said, education is learning what you didn't even know you didn't know. And that is so true. And education is one of the most powerful tools we have to uplift ourselves from both poverty and also one of the most powerful tools we have to expand our minds and our brain power and our understanding. And I think to some extent, education has a spiritual connotation to it, you see? Because when we educate ourselves, we create freedom for our mind and our body and our spirit. Because education is freedom. Knowing what you don't know is a freeing thing, because when you don't know, you know. When you don't know something, you're trapped not knowing, right? But when you know something, you're free because you know. So think about education, not just in the school, not just in a classroom, but constantly be a lifelong learner, a lifelong student, always learning new things, always learning new habits, always learning new procedures, always learning new methods. Because the more methods you know, the more free you are to explore. It's one of those things, like, and it blows your mind when you just think about it for a second. Like, think about all those folks out there, right, who, I think about all those older folks who just got onto like Twitter and social media, and like they're all over it, and they're like, yes, I'm great, I'm loving it, 140 characters, boom, got it down to a science. That's freeing for them, because listen, they limited themselves from those abilities because they never knew they were out there. And we tell our kids all the time, we tell the younger folks, don't limit yourself, go for your dreams, go for the gusto. But I'm talking to the older folks today, because you might have your PhD, or you might have your law degree, like, I don't need education. But commit yourself to being a lifelong learner. Do something, go back and learn things you never learned before. If you can't swim, go learn how to swim. Go to the Y, or the YMCA, or the YWCA, learn how to swim, right? If you don't know how to ride a bike, go to a bike shop and learn how to ride a bike, right? If you don't know how to wall climb, go to a facility and learn how to wall climb. If you want to learn how to do nails, go learn how to do nails. If you want to learn how to be a barber, go to a barber college. But just keep constantly learning. Learning. Because that learning is freedom. And that freedom frees your mind and it frees your spirit. And you'll be very, 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 very surprised at what you find out when you commit to being a lifelong learner. So just keep that education coming, because education, like the quote says, is knowing what you don't know. And that's just, I'm telling you, it's one of those things. The more you educate yourself, the more you learn, the more you get out there, the better person you are and the freer you are as a person. So free yourself, educate yourself. I love it. Education equals freedom. Education plus freedom equals opportunity. I just made that up, but I thought it sounded good. What do you think? Either way, folks, that is what you've got to do. Keep learning, keep growing, keep loving. And we're here at the Fowler Show. You know, as always, we love you back. We love you more than life. We really do. And show your love to the Fowler Show today by going to patreon.com/Fowler Show and supporting independent media. Support shows like ours who stand in the gap for many. Right? Support shows like ours that is free service for you to watch. And all you can make a small contribution, one coffee a month. Maybe, like I said earlier, one Hermes bag a month can continue the Fowler Show going. We need your help to do it, y'all. So continue your support. Continue standing with us here at the Fowler Show. Patreon.com/Fowler Show. And stand with our movement. Now, I want to tell you, I've been traveling a lot recently, and I've met some amazing people who watch the Fowler Show, and I'd be remiss if I didn't remember them and acknowledge their presence. So my aunt is dying of cancer. Well, not really, I wouldn't say dying of cancer. She has cancer. I don't think she's dying of it. I think she's going to live, actually. And I went to go see her when I was in Chicago a couple weeks back, and as I was walking into the nursing home, The Grove is the name of the nursing home, in Evanston, Illinois, I walked in, and the guy working security said, "Oh my God, you're Richard Fowler from the Richard Fowler Show. I watch you. And I don't know, I can't remember your name now, but you know who you are. And I want to thank you, one, for doing what you do, and two, thank you so much for watching." Our show was nothing without you. And I also want to remember, and I'm horrible at names, I need to write these names down for these people. There was a gentleman who I met when I was in Raleigh, North Carolina about a month back. And he passed me, I was walking the building, he was like, oh, you're Richard from the Richard Fowler Show. And I'm like, yeah, thanks for watching. And he said, I love your show and I love what you guys do. And I thank you for uplifting and standing up for the little guy. I appreciate it. And so to those two individuals, I want to let you know that we appreciate you with the Fowler Show.